Welcome back, investors, to the Investing with Our YouTube channel for another video. If you're new to the channel, I am a UK-based investor focusing mainly on US stocks, and I started the portfolio I will be showing you today in April 2021. I am fortunate enough to have gone past the golden milestone having a 100k portfolio, and I'll be showing you the ups and possibly more importantly the downs of my investing journey. This includes the buys, the sales, and the dividend income I receive. So if you're a returning viewer, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can follow my journey. Now, let's get into it. So this update is going to be focusing on how my portfolio did for the month of June. But let's look at the weekly performance first. So at the end of last week, it was £107,464. And this week it ends at £109,453, which is a record high for the portfolio for a 1.8% return. If we look at the monthly performance, we are up 2.1% for a £2,288 gain. So a really solid performance overall. As the video states, I had a very big dividend haul for £418, which is the third biggest monthly dividend payment I've had since I started investing in the ISA in April 2021. Now, with this record dividend payments for this year, I've hit a very big milestone of going past £7,000 since I started this ISA in 2021. So let's have a quick look at what companies paid me. So I'm going to go from lowest to highest. So first payment was from Meta for £5.07. This is the first payment I've got from Meta so far since I started investing in it about 8 weeks ago. And I've had about 22 to 23% gain on top of that as well. So it's performed really well for me, and a small payment of £5.07 as well. Next is Broadcom, which has had a very good month and a very good 3 months as well. Paid me £5.45. Microsoft for £8.85. Visa for £12.46. Google for £13.89. My biggest holding overall. Centrica for £55.44. So this is one of the what I call dividend payers, so paying above 3%, and this has paid me £55.44. Decent gains too, almost 50% gains overall. So it's performed on both fronts. I find that bigger dividend paying companies generally don't have too much growth, but this one is performing well on both fronts. Imperial Brands, now this one too is performing well on both fronts. My biggest dividend payer overall by a long distance, paying me £118.20. Now let's have a quick look at my Imperial Brands position. So I own 300 shares at an average price of £17.89, and the shares are currently trading at £28.49 for a 59% gain, and the overall value of £8,554, of which £3,181 is gain. And the biggest one for this month was Elgen, a darling of the community. I know a lot of people own Elgen stock for the big dividend that it pays, and this one paid me £199.21. So let's too have a quick look at my Elgen position. So I own 1,324 shares at an average price of £2.46, and the shares are trading at £2.49 for a very small gain of 1.42%, £46, with an overall value of £3,300. So that comes up to the total of £418.57. If we look at the overall annual summary, we're at £939 so far. This is the third biggest dividend month I've had in my ISA history. The next one was in September of 2024 at £431, and the biggest one was September 2023, £510. September is usually my biggest dividend paying month, so that's yet to come. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, from time to time, mainly on Trading 212, I get questions about my portfolio. So I thought I would open up a community on X called the Investor Circle, where people can join and we can have a discussion on stocks. You can ask me questions about my portfolio, what I intend to do, what things I'm looking at, and also other people can just have discussion on stocks. I find a lot of information about the stock market on X. I think it's a very, very good community there. So please join me. There will be a link down below which you can join. So if you follow me, go to the Investor Circle, let me know how you found me, either by Trading 212 or YouTube, and I will accept you, and then we can have some good discussions over there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is one of my stocks has gone past the 100% mark since I started my ISA. Tesla did this briefly, but it didn't hold. But this one, Carnival PLC, has gone past 100% mark. So I'm really, really happy about that. Up over 3K on my holding so far. And this has had an excellent quarter, up 24%. And then last year, up 60%. And it's one that you don't really see in many portfolios. So it's another one I'm particularly proud of because I backed the thesis on this and it's played out. And I think there's guidance that it will continue to go further. In terms of my other biggest holdings, Nvidia up 83%, Broadcom up 90%. So I wonder which one will be next in terms of going past the 100% mark. Let me know what you think it will be in the comments below. So lots of all-time high being achieved on the dividend front and also the portfolio front. So it's gone up to 109,453. At its peak, it was 109,705, which getting very close to the 110K mark, which would be a new milestone for the portfolio overall. And I haven't even done my monthly deposit yet, so it should go past 110K soon. So quite a few companies had good months last month. So let me make a quick few shouts. So ASML up 6.3%, Broadcom up 7.14%, Microsoft up 7.75% and getting close to the $500 mark, which is close to its all-time high. So let's see how that does and whether it can break $500 next week. Meta, as I was saying earlier, has been very good to me since I bought it, up 35% in the last 3 months, and in the last month, up 7.82%. In terms of the top 3 performers in the last month, we have in number 3, Nvidia, 12.8% up, getting close to the 4 trillion mark as well. It could possibly be the first company that's going to have a market capitalization of over 4 trillion. KLA, number 2, at just over 19%. And the biggest performer for the last month, Carnival PLC, at just under 25%. It absolutely smashed earnings, including one of the biggest earnings per share beats of 45% that I've had since I've been an investor, and absolutely flying. Now, I'll cover the bad as well as the good. So let's look at the worst performers. So in at number 3, we have Costco at 6.5% down for the month. Number 2, Tesla at 8.4%, mainly due to its ongoing political feuds, not necessarily about the stock itself, which is always the poison chalice when you invest in Tesla or a Musk company. And the worst performer overall was HIMS at 12.33% after Novo Nordisk pulled its partnership with HIMS. So overall, a very good month. Portfolio at record all-time high, up 2.1%. So really, really happy. If you've enjoyed the content and the visibility on my portfolio, please subscribe. If you're an existing subscriber, please give it a like so other people can see it. And I will see you on the next video.